Found it! Kirsten! I found one that isn't expired.
Okay, Skylar. Obviously, we don't get any premium toppings. And if we're okay with giving the delivery guy the bare minimum tip, we still need... Kelly, we're ordering a pizza. We just need about $15.
No pizza? Again? No. It's time to treat ourselves. It's time to eat dinner like the fat cats in their fancy condos do downtown.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do mean...
Swiss
Chalet?
Chalet?
Heck yeah.
But we're millennials. We can't afford such decadent luxuries.
This one's on me. I just made an investment that means I'll never have to worry about money again. You're looking at a made man. Now call up those Swiss bastards. Tell them to get their lazy asses off the ski slopes. And when they ask, tell them we're paying in Bitcoins.
What?
I noticed that no one's making that phone call. Do you guys have an app that does that now or something?
Maybe we can still afford a walk-in special at the pizza place. Damn it, Kelly, why do you have to get my hopes up?
I mean, really, Kelly. Bitcoins? Bitcoins?
Rotisserie chicken, fresh baked buns, real butter.
What? It's the first decentralized digital cryptocurrency.
I remember the taste of real butter.
Swiss Chalet doesn't take Bitcoins.
I should warn you guys that when my blood sugar gets low, I get a bit delirious and hangry.
I should have anticipated that there'd be some resistance to an efficient peer-to-peer payment system, especially from a country as reliant on the traditional banking establishment as Switzerland.
Swiss Chalet is a Canadian company.
Go ahead, Switzerland. Hide in your mountains. Hoard your chocolate and your watches and your gold.
Chocolate?
It'll all be worthless soon.
Why did you say chocolate?
What, Kelly? You're not making any sense.
Think about it. What's going to be the most valuable resource in the future? Land, lithium, fresh water? No. It's numerical code, the lifeblood of the World Wide Web. There's always more real things, but there's only so many numbers. That's why they call it the information age. A perfect world of cybernetic mathematics and lasers. Forget about gold, because the golden age, that's over, man.
What good is a Bitcoin if it can't buy you chocolate?
Exactly. How do you even buy things with Bitcoin?
It's a simple process. You just put your Bitcoins up for sale, and then you wait for someone to make an offer, and then you approve the transaction, and after the bank finalizes the deal in 5 to 10 business days...
5 to 10 business days? We'll all be dead by then.
So this whole thing depends on people deciding how much Bitcoins are worth? Can't you see how unstable that is? What if everyone decides that it's worthless?
Skylar, buddy, I get that this is all a little over your head. It's all very technical and involves a lot of math. So I'm going to try to break it down for you in some basic terms.
I checked and there's nothing in the fridge except ketchup packets. I ate them.
Bitcoins. Let's break that down. Bitcoins. They're coins made from bits, which are like bytes, which is a computer language called C, which is how Windows speaks to Candy Crush Saga and how a smartphone speaks to the internet. It converts the bits and bytes, and of course, I'm not talking about the snack mix made from misshapen pretzels and shreddies that fell on the floor.
I would stab a person for some floor shreddies. Oh, I'd do it.
I'm of course talking about ones and zeros. When you think of the companies that have really pushed the boundaries of human progress in the last couple of years, who do you think of? Obviously, Amazon, Google, and Farmville. What do all of these companies have in common? They make a few lines of code and then sit back and rake in the cash.
Of course. You guys are messy. Maybe you left some food on the floor.
Kirsten?
This is what the city does to you. It makes you poor and hungry and you have no choice. No choice but to turn to a life of crime.
But they all made one mistake. You can only have so much cash, but Bitcoin is all digital, baby. It's just numbers, and the great thing about numbers is you can add them, you can multiply them. It's a growth market.
Can you subtract them, Kelly?
Oh, Skylar.
Kirsten? Kirsten?
I'm ruined. This is just like the dot-com bubble. When I paid $15,000 for .com.com.
I'm taking the money. I'm going to the pizza place. I'm getting a pizza with chicken and real butter and chocolate and 4 shreddies, and if anyone tried to stop me, I'm going to kill them.
Kirsten, you can't rob a pizza joint with a bread knife, okay? Now just calm down.
Get out of my way, you stupid hipster! I'll knife you good!